Welcome everyone to the NextCycle Michigan application party. First off, we're going to have Julie Stavlin from the Michigan Department of Environment, Great Lakes and Energy, EAGLE. She will give a quick welcome. EAGLE is the sponsor of the NextCycle Michigan program. Then I'll have Kira Higgins, who is the one of the project managers for NextCycle Michigan. She'll give a quick overview of the program itself. What is it? How are you eligible for it? How do you apply for it? All those lovely details. And then we're going to jump into those breakout rooms. So you can stay for a little, you can stay for a while, you can hop rooms at the end. So it's a choose your own adventure kind of day. But to start us out, please, let's welcome Julie.
Hi, everybody. As Emrad said, my name is Julie Stavland. I'm the Assistant Division Director for the Materials Management Division at the Michigan Department of Environment, Great Lakes and Energy. I oversee energy, recycling, and pollution prevention. I like to say I'm the fun side of EAGLE because I don't deal with regulation. I give out money and do kind of fun programs like NextCycle. So our main focus is really to try and move the needle faster to achieve our sustainability and circular economy goals. And so with that, with NextCycle, we really see this as an opportunity to bring folks together to really spearhead these innovative ideas to problem solve the issues that we have in Michigan, specifically for this track in terms of our organics and our recycling innovation. So I'm super excited to have you all here join us today to learn about the NextCycle program, which Kira's going to talk about here in a minute, and to also bring your ideas and your innovations to the table to help Michigan achieve its goals. So welcome everybody. Thank you. I'm excited to learn more about the projects that you're bringing, and we're happy to have you here. Kira?
Awesome. Well, welcome everyone. I'm sure most of you have heard at least something about NextCycle Michigan to get you here, but I'll provide a bit of an overview just to get us all grounded. So NextCycle Michigan, originally launched in 2020, is really an accelerator at its core with the mission of building a circular economy in Michigan. And we utilize a lot of collaborative efforts. So the program is collaborative, but also we bring together partners from across the industry, from upstream solutions to our communities, to real businesses and industry leaders to make sure that we're creating a space that can allow projects to be successful and build a pipeline. So it is collaborative. So EAGLE is the funder. On the next slide, you'll see our other partners that are involved. So RRS, Resource Recycling Systems, Centropolis Accelerator, and MRC all collaborate to facilitate the program and really create an experience for all of you to potentially build some of your work and programming. So the accelerator itself is a 6-month roughly program where we provide technical support, coaching, data and modeling, marketing support, and you're paired with some coaches to help you do that. We have a 2-day workshop-based event, and that's our primary in-person activity where we bring together all of the teams that are accepted into the accelerator program to really take a deep dive. We bring out a business canvas, we have presentations, coaches, everyone brought together to use those 2 days to workshop some of the details and nitty-gritty of what you may be pursuing and start to vet it out, start to figure out, what may be a change in direction that's needed or what coaching is really going to help you amplify your next steps. And that's when some of the individualized support happens over the next handful of months. We match every team with a coach to really bring them along their journey and make sure that you get the technical support that's needed, you're connected with partners, can help with navigating funding pathways. So it's really adaptable to meet NextCycle teams where they're at. And we end our accelerator program with a showcase event. And this is where all of our teams are able to get on stage and talk about what you're doing, why it matters, and what you need to be successful. And we invite partners and investors to the showcase event so that they can connect with you and really help continue your next steps. So that's a bit on the accelerator itself. I do want to introduce Yahang, who is leading the current tracks that are open. We have a really focused topics this round. So I'll let Yahang talk to these briefly.
Absolutely. Hi, everyone. My name is Yahang. I am a consultant with RRS, but also have been really closely involved with the NextCycle Michigan program, had been really, engaging with RSC as well as our I2P3 tracks in this past cohort. But going forward, I'll be your main liaison for the upcoming new cohort that has focused on organic waste solutions as well as the recycling innovations and technologies. So in the past, and this is going to be a very slight adjustment that we do on our portal, some of you may have noticed in NextCycle in the past, we have separate applications for each topic areas. We define them as tracks. But for this cohort, we're going to combine the application packet. So all you need to do is to fill out one application as long as your project can fit into any of these two topic areas. And our staff team on the back end will help you categorize under either of the tracks that may make the best sense. So on the organic side, as long as your projects that can work with transforming any aspect of organics of industry and create impact from the organic realm. And you can be a public or a private entity if you want to apply aligned with that topic area, and that can include any partners as well. And on the recycling innovation side, it's really anything that is innovative and novel when it comes down to the recycling technology, or maybe a very innovative business models that involves your recycling or reuse or even repair, anything that relates to the circular economy. We welcome you to consider applying for and submitting your application. I just dropped a link in the chat, which will link you to the apply page, where you will go there and check out some of the details. But we'll dive into a little bit more when we are in the breakout room. So looking forward to chatting with you all.
And anyone accepted into the program will have an opportunity to work a lot with Yohang and some of our other great coaches. But just to share a bit more on, feed you into some of our other lingo, we refer to teams as really the folks that are participating in the track. So teams are sometimes just a single business or organization that brings, some of their employees or staff to participate in the accelerator through that academy, the workshops, and the coach receive the coaching. But a team could also be a collaborative effort. So it may be a handful of organizations that are working together to launch a composting pilot in a community, or working together to do some research and development to scale something to manage textile waste. Pulling those out of my head. So they may not be the most aligned, but a team is pretty adaptive, but we really try to encourage collaboration. So, while a single entity can be the team that's working in the program, there's a lot of room for collaboration to happen. And then in terms of support for the application, of course, this is a resource. So this party is really designed to really kickstart some of the conversations about getting ready to submit an application. But the application packet, which is also published on the apply page that Yohang sent a link to, that is going to be your best friend. So that packet includes details on the types of projects that we're really looking for in this cohort. It includes the readiness levels and the scale, stage, excuse me, whether or not the project is too early stage for the programming and what other resources may be available, or what size level may be correct for getting into the program. It also includes the criteria of how all of the applications are assessed. So that can really give you some gleanings of what's valuable to include in the application itself. NextCycle Michigan has a variety of resources that are also published on our website. So the resource library has reports and tools, including the Michigan gap analysis, which will include detail and data on our recycling system, so that you can reference some of that data to reinforce why and what you're doing. So those tools are readily available for you, and we encourage you to explore them and reference them. And then there's always an opportunity to meet with our staff one-on-one. So on that same apply page, you can schedule time with myself or Yahang to meet one-on-one so you can share about what you're doing and we can help provide some guidance if a track may be a fit for you or if there's other pathways that could work. So those are some of the resources, but we really encourage you to connect with our team, and hopefully the breakout rooms today can be an initial start, but we're always happy to make more time. And as we're creating this ecosystem and building our network, NextCycle Michigan is really looking to have impact across Michigan and to move the needles on wasted materials that just shouldn't even exist in our systems, right? So all of the businesses and projects that all of you may bring forward help us reach those goals and ultimately build a broader circular economy that's able to provide equitable jobs, that's able to make sure that we're not polluting our Great Lakes region, and really create a network that can thrive in that environment. So we're excited to have you all here today, and I think I'll hand it back to Emrad at this point to get us set up for breakout rooms.
Absolutely. And I will remind everyone, again, nextcyclemichigan.com. That is the main website, and it has all those resources that Kira just mentioned. I'll also invite you to follow us on LinkedIn under NextCycle Michigan. And then if this is something that you end up doing now, or maybe you're looking at this for a later date, can follow us and share this information, and or maybe somebody who could be a partner with us, or you're going to apply, but make sure you get involved. This is a great program that we want to support as many entrepreneurs and nonprofits and public sector folks that we can, that really will contribute to a circular economy in Michigan.